Why your cat loves sitting in sunlight for hours. Cats are famous for their ability to spend hours curled up in a warm patch of sunlight, often appearing completely content and motionless while the sun slowly moves across the floor. To many cat owners, this behavior seems simple. Cats just enjoy warmth. However, the real reason cats love sitting in sunlight for long periods is a fascinating combination of biology, evolution, comfort, and instinct. What appears to be a lazy habit is actually deeply connected to how cats conserve energy, regulate body temperature, and replicate conditions similar to their wild ancestors. One of the main reasons cats seek out sunlight is related to body temperature and energy conservation. Domestic cats naturally have a slightly higher body temperature than humans, usually ranging between 38 and 39 degrees Celsius. Maintaining this temperature requires energy, and cats have evolved to conserve as much energy as possible. Sunlight provides a natural heat source that allows them to stay warm without burning calories. By lying in a sunny spot, a cat can maintain its body heat effortlessly. This is especially important because cats, even domesticated ones, still carry many survival traits from their wild ancestors who had to conserve energy for hunting. In the wild, every bit of saved energy could mean the difference between a successful hunt and going hungry. Sunlight also helps cats relax their muscles and joints. Warmth naturally improves blood circulation and reduces stiffness in muscles. For older cats, this effect can be especially comforting because it eases joint pain or mild arthritis. The warmth of sunlight functions almost like a natural heating pad. Many veterinarians note that aging cats often seek out sunny areas more frequently because warmth provides relief to their bodies. Even younger cats benefit from this effect, as warmth promotes relaxation and allows them to enter deeper, more restorative sleep cycles. Another factor explaining this behavior is the cat's natural sleep pattern. Cats sleep an average of 12 to 16 hours a day, and some may sleep even longer. Because they spend such a large portion of their lives resting, they instinctively search for the most comfortable and secure places possible. Sunlit areas tend to be quiet, warm, and safe, which makes them ideal sleeping spots. When a cat finds a patch of sunlight, it often becomes a perfect resting zone that satisfies several needs at once: warmth, comfort, safety, and energy conservation. This is why you may notice your cat slowly adjusting its position throughout the day as the sunlight shifts across the room. The love of sunlight also has evolutionary roots that stretch back thousands of years. Domestic cats descend from wild cats that originally lived in warm desert and savanna environments. These ancestors were accustomed to basking in warmth during resting periods between hunts. Even though modern house cats live indoors, their instincts remain largely unchanged. Their bodies and behaviors are still programmed to seek warmth and sunlight because it mimics the natural climate their species evolved in. In many ways, a domestic cat lying in a sunbeam is simply reenacting the same behavior its ancestors performed thousands of years ago on warm desert sand or sunlit rocks. Sunlight exposure may also have subtle effects on a cat's mood and overall well-being. Just like humans, animals can experience changes in mood depending on their environment. Warmth and light tend to create a calm and comfortable state, encouraging relaxation. The gentle heat of sunlight may help lower stress levels and promote a sense of security. This is one reason cats often appear extremely peaceful while sunbathing, stretching slowly, closing their eyes halfway, and entering a state of deep rest. These moments represent a cat at its most relaxed state. Another interesting aspect is how sunlight interacts with a cat's fur. Cat fur acts as a natural insulating layer that traps heat effectively. When sunlight warms the fur, that heat is slowly transferred to the skin underneath, creating a comfortable and steady warmth. Because cats are excellent at absorbing and retaining heat, even a short time in sunlight can keep them warm for quite a while afterward. This makes sunbathing an efficient way for them to regulate body temperature without needing constant exposure. Cats are also highly sensitive to subtle changes in their environment, and sunlight offers visual and sensory stimulation. A sunny window often brings moving shadows, drifting dust particles, birds flying outside, or insects near the glass. These small movements capture a cat's attention and activate their natural hunting instincts. Even while resting in the sun, a cat may remain alert to these movements, occasionally flicking its tail or opening one eye to observe something outside. This combination of relaxation and mild stimulation makes sunny spots particularly attractive to cats. In addition, sunlight creates predictable patterns throughout the day. Cats thrive on routine and environmental consistency. As the sun moves across the sky, patches of light slowly travel across the floor, furniture, or windowsills. Many cats learn these patterns and return to the same locations at certain times of day. You might notice your cat lying on the couch in the morning, moving to the floor at midday, and then resting near another window in the afternoon. To humans, it may seem random, but to the cat, it is simply following the daily movement of warmth. Interestingly, cats are also capable of tolerating higher temperatures than humans. While people may find strong sunlight uncomfortable after a while, cats can remain comfortable much longer because their bodies are better adapted to heat. Their ancestors evolved in hot climates, so they are naturally more tolerant of warmth. That is why you might see a cat lying peacefully in sunlight, even when the room already feels warm to you. Despite their love of sunlight, cats are still careful about overheating. If the sun becomes too intense, most cats will instinctively move to a cooler location. They may stretch, stand up, groom themselves, and relocate to shade or another comfortable area. This self-regulation helps them maintain balance between warmth and comfort. Ultimately, a cat sitting in sunlight for hours is not simply being lazy. It is engaging in a behavior shaped by biology, comfort, and thousands of years of evolution. Sunlight provides warmth, reduces energy expenditure, supports muscle relaxation, improves sleep quality, and recreates the natural environment cats are instinctively drawn to. What looks like a peaceful nap in a sunny window is actually the result of deeply rooted instincts that continue to guide domestic cats today. So the next time you see your cat stretched out in a glowing patch of sunlight, eyes half closed and body completely relaxed, you are witnessing a small but perfect example of nature and instinct working together. That quiet moment in the sun is not just a nap. It is your cat doing exactly what its body and instincts were designed to do.